Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. In what month do we vote for president? November. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the capital of your state? Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the governor of your state now? What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Attorney General. Vice President. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. How many amendments does Constitution have? "27". How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older". The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? "435". Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who vetoes bills? The president. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name your U.S. representative. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves.